It's time. You have to decide. It's the only way. Only you can give the order.
After Grant Leatham, are we? I just spoke to his mother. Apparently he's missing. And I've got a young lad in the gym.
What was that?
Your lives as you knew them are over. What the next 48 hours are about is abandoning everything you knew or thought you could rely on and adjusting to the new reality.
So what, the things in Utopia are real?
BSC was theirs.
What's that?
Comic.
Are you going to show me or are you going to be a twat all day?
Keep it under your bed.
That's 11 now dead on the Shetland island of Fetlar.
We need a sample of the vaccine. There's a man in Sheffield, a scientist called Donaldson. Get it to him.
It's me. The manuscript exists. The boy knows where it is.
There's a woman. Works in secret. Trusts no one.
What's her name?
Her name's Milner.
Have you got the manuscript? What's it like?
Not what I thought. I mean, I thought part 2, it'd be like a new story. But it ain't. It's the same, just different.
Like the scientist called Carvel.
And the rabbit, has he got a name, Grant?
I think it began with an L.
So do we give it to Jessica then?
No way. God knows what she's up to.
We take it to this woman, to Milner. I mean, she's MI5. We take it to her, we hand it over, we just get the fuck out of this.
Fuck.
Does he have it?
No.
The manuscript?
Look, he's left it somewhere. He hasn't said
Did
where.
you search him?
We are not searching him.
You want to search this, darling?
Oi! Grant, stop that. You're just going to have to go through me.
And she thinks that'll be difficult.
Sit down, Becky.
What the fuck's the matter with you? Like, why are you so enthralled with...
Is that Grant?
What?
Why
have they got my picture?
Of 8 children and 2 teachers at Bainstow Secondary School in what police have described as scenes of unparalleled horror. The Prime Minister is expected to make a statement within the next 20 minutes, but we can confirm that the fingerprints on the gun are those of Grant Leatham, a pupil at the school, and the boy identified
That is not me!
CCTV images. The Leatham family...
How is he?
He's pretending he's okay. He's terrified of what his mum thinks. Christ, how could they do that?
They faked the CCTV and the fingerprints. Don't need to stand up in court, they just want to get hold of him.
No, I mean, how can they actually do it? How can
It's a handful of kids, so what? They've just made Grant the most famous child in this country. The moment he's picked up, they have him. And all it cost them was a handful of lives. Don't you get it yet? That is nothing to them. Death is part of it. Get used to it. My dad wrote Utopia. I never knew him. Not really. I grew up on the run. I learned not to trust people because you know what? People always let you down. And they want to sugarcoat it, treat you like a kid. That's fine for them. They've been kids. Some of us don't get to have childhoods. Becky and Ian are great, but they're not like us. I want you to show me the manuscript. I won't force you. It's your choice. But I want you to come with me. I'll keep you safe. You know I can. There's no place for me here. Not now or ever.
Where's Grant?
So your dad was Mark Dane?
His real name was Philip Carville.
What, and you didn't know him?
They got me out when I was about 4. I was given to a man called Christos. He looked after me, but he was more like a guard than a dad. He did his best. He taught me how to steal, how to fight, how to survive, really. I was a total bitch to him, but he never got angry. He was amazing.
What happened to him?
We were hiding in an old factory and suddenly they turned up. He hit me and ran out at them. They caught him, tortured him, killed him.
What, and you saw that? How old are you?
10.
What are you two doing?
Trying to get hold of Milner. Thinking of sending us some kind of internal mail.
The only problem is that their firewall is triple encrypted.
Why don't you just call her?
What? Just call MI5? With a phone?
Hello, could I speak to Mrs. Milner, please?
One moment.
They're putting me through.
Hello, Milner.
We'd like to talk to you. We're friends of Jessica Hyde.
Who? I have no idea who you're talking about. Can I ask, who is this?
Wrong number. She said she never heard of her.
That line was monitored. This isn't. Wherever you are, get out of there right now.
Okay.
There's a chapel on Arbel Lane in Levingston. It's always empty. Meet me there. Avoid CCTV. Get out of there. Now.
Professor Donaldson.
Yes?
You knew Bill Kay.
Sorry, who?
Bill Kay. He was a reporter.
No, I don't know any reporters, actually.
But he sent me to you.
Wow. I think someone must have had you on. We test pet food?
It's a spot check inspection. It says Department of Health.
You get away from me.
I'm not one of them.
Stay away from me, or I swear to Christ!
My name's Michael Dugdale. Bill Kay sent me to you. He must have told you about me. Please.
You're Michael Dugdale?
Yes. Yes, that's me.
Why the fuck didn't you say so in the first place? I've got third-stage heart disease.
You should eat better now.
got the vaccine?
No. I tried. Is there another way?
Well, not unless you happen to have one of the corpses in your pocket. You really have no idea who you're dealing with, do you?
What's your name, dear?
Wilson.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Wilson. I'm Milner.
Look, we've told you everything we know. We want to come in.
Come in? Ian, there is no Ian. I'm not MI5 here. I can't protect you.
What do we do?
We need to find out why they want the manuscript.
I think I know. It has the identity of Mr. Rabbit.
What did Jessica tell you about her father's ideas, Ian? On racial purification?
What? He was a fucking Nazi.
Philip Carville wrote a paper called The Survival of the Genome, in which he advocated a human cull. This is the same man who became involved with weaponizing disease.
The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. Here we can see a chart that looks at the total world population over the last several hundred years. And at first glance, this is a bit scary. We go from less than 1 billion in 1800, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.4 billion where we are today is happening even faster. So Melinda and I wondered whether providing new medicines and keeping children alive, would that create more of a population problem? When our foundation first started up, it was focused on reproductive health. That was the main thing we did because I thought, you know, population growth in poor countries is the biggest problem they face. Is spending $1 million on that last 3 months of life for that patient, would it be better not to lay off those 10 teachers and to make that trade-off in medical costs? But that's called the death panel, and you're not supposed to have that discussion. When I was growing up, my parents were always involved in various volunteer things. My dad was head of Planned Parenthood, and it was very controversial to be involved with that. But you don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice. An epidemic, either naturally caused or intentionally caused, is the most likely thing to cause, say, 10 million excess deaths.
Can you teach me how to do that?
There's lots I can teach you.
Want to be like you?
Would you like that? We need to change the way you look.
Initial report had indicated that everyone who died had an underlying health problem. Initial report had indicated that everyone who died had an underlying health problem.
Am I gonna be normal after this?
Her name's Alice Ward. Her mother brought her into Richmond Police Station yesterday. She'll be back today. I'm sending an officer to get her. You need to go to her house. That's what Jessica will do.
I need a reason. Why us? What difference does it make if we know who Mr. Rabbit is?
There's a story about how he got his name. He was embedded with the criminal underworld in Guangdong, but he was playing everyone off against each other. The Russians, CIA, the gangs. So the Americans got fed up, and they let a particularly nasty crime boss know that he was their man. The boss found him, dragged him off the street, right through the middle of a busy office block. They tortured him, and as a lesson to others, the boss carved his own name into this man's stomach. Rabbit. Somehow he managed to get free, and despite being unarmed, he killed everyone in that room. Then he went back through the office block and killed everyone who'd seen him. By the time he was finished, 265 people on 3 continents had lost their lives, and not a single living person knew his identity. That's who Mr. Rabbit is. He is the beating heart of all of this.
I'm with the Department of Health.
We want to help Grant. Now, the kids at school, they say they saw him with you. Your new officer, Alice.
You, Alice Ward? Did he give you the manuscript?
And there he is.
Hello, we didn't hear you come in.
I hope you don't mind, Michael, but Jen and I have been getting rather personal.
Jeff and his wife did IVF too, and they were at it for years.
For 5 fucking years. Jen, Christ. Do you mind if I just have a quick word with Michael?
Oh, of course.
It's just boring ministerial stuff, so yeah.
No, yes, of course.
Thank you. She's great. Just great. It'd be such a shame to see her raped. Hand it over. Or Jen will be raped. Brutally, Michael, later this week. Is that all of it? What kind of idiot uses his own ID? You are so fucking ridiculous. They wanted just to snatch you. Pick you up on your way home, torture you, kill you, Jen as well. But I said no. He's useful. He's a friend in the department. Let me deal with him, I said, because I know I can get him on side. Michael, if you work with me, there's a really good chance that I could make your life wonderful. But if you work against me just one more time, I will make your life over. Is that clear?